Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about how to make a woman afraid to lose you. So what's important to know here is that in order for you to make a woman afraid to lose you, you need to get to a place where you are okay if you lose her. Okay? So for example, if you get into a relationship with a woman, right? You know that if the relationship was to disintegrate in some way and to fizzle out, that you would be okay. Which is why I put a strong emphasis on the fact that it's really important to be able to enjoy your life while you're single, right? Because you know then you've got this baseline that you can return to if a relationship goes sideways. Okay, so you got to learn to like being on your own, enjoy your life, enjoy your job, enjoy whatever it is that you're doing with your life currently, so that you've got this to go back to if that relationship falls apart. Okay, so once you realize that, if this relationship goes well, that's great. If we get married, have kids, and do the whole, do the whole thing, that'd be great. Stay together forever, brilliant. That'd be amazing. But if not, if that doesn't happen, if we don't stay together, that's okay too. Because I know that I will be okay if I'm on my own. Because I know how to spend my time wisely. Yeah, it would suck if I lost my relationship. Yeah, it would be painful, it would hurt. But I know that I can get back to being the man who I was. And I can continue to live my life. And I can continue to enjoy my life without her in it. So you need to get to that place where you enjoy being single. Okay? And if you enjoy being single and you know that you'll be okay if a relationship ends because you know how to spend your time wisely, then you'll get to this place where you're basically unshakable, right, when it comes to relationships, right? And it also makes you less clingy when you get into a relationship too, and when you start dating a woman, because you're fine with or without her. You know that you're going to be happy no matter what happens. Like, oh yeah, it'd be great to be in a relationship with her. It'd be great to be with her in that way. It'd be great to have that romance. But it will also be just as fine. It will also be just as great if I'm still single for a few more months, if it doesn't work out. And if you get to that place, women will be able to sense that, okay? And they will be afraid of losing you because you're not attached in that way. Okay, you know that you'll be fine if you're single. So if she does something wrong, or if the relationship goes sideways, you're not going to be clingy. You're not going to be sad about it. You're not going to be obsessive over her. You're just going to let it go. Okay, and if a woman can sense that you could easily let her go if things went sideways, then she will instinctively know this, and she will be afraid of losing you. Okay, so it's really important that you get to that place where you enjoy being on your own, and it's okay if you're single. It's okay if you're single for years. It's okay if you're single for a short period of time. It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter to you. You are not attached, and that's a great place for you to be, okay? So obviously it's obviously a great way that you can also make a woman afraid of losing you is by creating a life for yourself that you really enjoy. And if you really enjoy it, if you really enjoy your life and your circumstances, and you have this like inner peace, and you've created your life in a way that you really enjoy it. You enjoy your lifestyle, you enjoy your job, you enjoy the things that you do day in, day out, whether you'll have a day off or whether you've got to work. You enjoy it no matter what. You've set it up so that you are happy. Okay? And you enjoy it. You find it fun. You find it enjoyable. And if a woman enters your life and she starts to enjoy your life too, because she basically hops on your fun train, essentially, and you're having a great time, she's going to be afraid of losing that because she also enjoys your life too. She enjoys being a part of your life. She enjoys the things that you get up to. She enjoys the lifestyle that you've created that now she's in. She's not going to want to lose that. And if she enjoys her time around you and she enjoys the life that you two have together, she's going to be afraid to lose that, and she's going to want to make sure that she maintains and upholds her part of the deal and maintains that life with you, okay? Because if she's happy and if she likes the life that you've crafted for her and for yourself, then she's not going to want to leave, and she's going to make sure that she does her part to keep that relationship intact, okay? And she'll be afraid to lose you, okay? So it's really important then to look at your life. It's really important to look at the things that you do day in and day out and start to eradicate things that you don't like, right? And add more things that you do like, okay? Now, it's really important not to get hedonistic here though, okay? Because sometimes we can be like, oh yeah, well, I really enjoy watching Netflix all day. I really enjoy playing video games all day. I enjoy watching porn or whatever it may be, right? These are all things that are not going to make your life more fulfilled. These are things that you're doing essentially to numb yourself from life and your circumstances. Now, yeah, it's okay to watch Netflix. It's okay to watch video games. I would say it's okay to watch porn, but I personally don't think that's a good thing to do. I think it rots your brain essentially. It gives you a really weird view on sex and relationships, but that's a different topic, right? But so what I say to you here is that it's okay to do some of these things, including the porn, right? It's okay to do some of those things, as long as it's not all the time and you're not doing it to numb yourself from life, okay? So, for example, for me, like I watch Netflix if I see something that really piques my interest. Like, for example, everyone was talking about that Baby Reindeer TV show, and I was like, oh, I was curious about that, so I watched the whole thing. I binge watched it essentially, right? Because I was really interested in it. But I don't do that all the time. It's only if I see a show that I think is really interesting, and that or a movie that I find really interesting, and that doesn't happen very often, right? So, with that being said, it's okay to have times where you do binge watch something and or binge do something. Like if there's a video game that you find really interesting, you binge that for a week or so, play that. That's okay, as long as it's only something that's happened maybe once or twice a year, right? Or let's say, okay, give it a smaller stretch, once or twice in this period of 2 months, okay? But it shouldn't be something that you're doing every single day. If you are numbing your life, if you're trying to numb your life by food, TV, video games, other substances, then that is not you enjoying your lifestyle. That is you hiding from life, okay? So you got to be doing things that are actually building you up and building your confidence, because things like what I just discussed about all these hedonistic things, generally, when you do them, yeah, it feels good in the moment, but afterwards you feel really crummy about yourself and you feel sluggish and you're like, oh man, I can't believe I spent the whole weekend doing that. I should have really gone to the gym. I should have really ate better. I just feel really sluggish now. You should be doing things ideally most of the time. So it's like the 80-20 rule. Like 80% of the time, you should be doing things that are building your confidence, building you up, making you feel good about yourself. And 20% of the time, yeah, you can eat junk food, you can watch Netflix, you can play video games and do that kind of thing, right? It's all about having the right balance. And I think the 80-20 rule is a good shout there, which basically equals to, let's say, in a period like a monthly period, doing everything you're supposed to do and make you feel good about yourself during the week, and then slacking off on the weekends. That's usually, I think that about works up to about 80-20%. Okay, so it's really important then that you're doing things that are building your self-confidence, and you're not hiding from life, and you're not numbing yourself from life. Okay, and if you can do that, and you've got most of the time you're really happy with your life and you're doing things that are making you progress in life, because you may not be happy with your circumstances completely, but you are happy with the path that you're on because you're trying to change things. You're like, okay, I want my body to look like this. I want my income to look like this. I want my lifestyle to look like this. I want my relationship with my friends and families to look like this. And you're working towards those things. You're trying every day to get yourself to that place. Okay? And if you do that for a number of months and years, your life will dramatically change. Even if you're slacking off on the weekends, you're following the 80-20 rule and you're doing most of the right things during the week and you slack off on the weekends. If you do that, then you're going to be way ahead of so many other people who are just numbing their life every single day, right? They may be going to work, but most people hate their jobs, right? And when they get home from their jobs, they're just playing video games, binge watching Netflix and eating junk food, right? They're avoiding life. They're numbing the pain, okay? And you want to not have to feel like you have to escape from your life. You want to create and craft your life in such a way that you enjoy it. Okay, and that's very, very important. And if you do that, if you can craft yourself a life that you enjoy, even if you're not happy with where you are, but you're on the path to try and make it better, you will feel so much more better about yourself, and you will attract more women into your life, and these women will be afraid to lose you. And if they aren't afraid to lose you after you've done all these things, then they're women that you don't want in your life, and they're very, very silly women. They're very dumb women, okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you would like to get in touch with me personally and you would like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloverish.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.